The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, everybody? Guys and gals and everyone in between. After Dark. It's your host, Dean. Zach's not here, and you know what they say, when the cat's away, the mice will play. Zach is not here tonight. I don't know where he is, but we love him, and we wish him the best. I think he just taking a night off, so.
He's on the road to glory.
Yeah, I got CM Chuck with me here today. What's up, Chuck?
What's up, Dean? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. Abe Dunk TV. What's up, Abe?
What's up, guys? What's up, Dean?
The Everyday Collector, John.
Good to be here.
Look at all those beautiful statues. Ooh, you got Slan back there finally.
Today,
Love it.
Today, like an hour before the show, I was like, I have to come down. She sat on the kitchen counter for like a month.
There you go. We got Classy Thomas. What's up, Thomas?
Not much.
And, of course, Lane, the legend, Kramer. What's going on?
I'm sure John's wife always loved come down for giving the orange juice in the morning and seeing Slime just kind of sitting there waiting to say hello with a bit of bat wings.
It was motivation.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So what's going on? We'll start with CM Chuck. How's your week?
Week was pretty good, I think. Saw the movie, obviously, last week. We're going to talk about it on Friday. And then the crazy SDCC news, right? I wore my shirt here so I could rep RDJ, you know, right there.
Here you go. You didn't say what
nice
song. I'm assuming you mean Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that movie. Yeah. That little nugget of film there. So, yeah. And then I went to the, you know what do they call it now? They don't call it what they used to. I don't have the card. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I went to the colon and rectal surgery doctor.
Wow, I thought you were going to say like a comedy club or something and change its name. But you went a whole other direction there.
I think the comedy was on his part. I was like, when he's like, turn on your side. And I'm like, I'm a man of 40 plus. And so you go
It's
and
like, how many fingers?
Left or right?
Then you feel his hands on your shoulders, and you're like, wait. So I got to do that 40-year-old thing in next week, and he's like, you're gonna take this drink, and it's gonna make you shit everywhere. And I'm like, that sounds horrible.
They don't have like new
colonoscopy?
AI technology for that shit.
You know, where are the fucking nanites? I'm ready for like some nanites to just drink them, and they go inside, they fix everything. No, there's no nanites. It's just,
I remember Miss Frizzle. She shrunk herself down in the Magic School Bus, and that was like 1997. So
Yeah,
I don't know
want a
what.
bunch of kids up there though.
Yeah, only fucking Tony
stay
Stark
away.
has nanites. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, so I got
So I think they say it used
I
to
got
be
like
50, but
7
now I think they
years
say
before I
40.
gotta do that.
Yeah.
Chuck,
Hey,
Chuck, when you are done, you're going to feel so light and so clean. I mean, the preparing is the worst part, but when it's all done, I tell you what, I never felt better in my life than after my first colonoscopy.
I think you partially inspired me, Thomas, because I was just like, you know what? I've been having stomach issues sometimes, and I'm just like, I want this shit to be over. And the doc was like, I think he kind of, pretty much laid down what you said too, Thomas. He's like, it's just going to be amazing to get all the bad shit out, literally.
I guess they give you an enema to do the colonoscopy or what?
They give you like a drink and it pretty much flushes you out. So he literally said he was like the couple of days before he was like, just eat like meats and protein.
Juice.
Yeah, and then the day before you can only have like clear liquids, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like a prep that you take. And then you like, I think when I did mine, they give you that prep, which really flushes you out.
Yeah.
And then they also give you a, I guess a thing kind of like Metamucil type of thing. That I tell you what, now you're going to be going to the bathroom a lot, so
okay.
So stay nearby or keep your iPad handy because
wear a diaper.
Check out that room, but I tell you what, it's once it's over, it's
Do they
magical.
put you under for
You
that?
feel like
or-
a newborn. Yeah, and see what they do is that they put a camera, one of those flexible cameras, up there,
And
and
Lane's like, nope, I'm out.
and the doctor
No,
will
I
go in
already
there
had
'cause-
this done. Like,
Ah,
so
okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm like Thomas. I don't want to hear any of this stuff again. It's not,
But yeah, I mean, you don't know it because they put you out, and then, doctor goes in there, cleans up, and takes out any polyps or anything that you might see. And then when you're done, you just wake up and you're groggy. And whoever brings you just got to sit there and wait because they will not let them leave. They said, nope, you got to sit right here.
Do they at least give you like ice cream or something? Like, sorry.
No, I don't think they have anal ice cream. That's just
probably
for
probably
tonsils.
ass
Hey,
cream.
I didn't
Probably
say
get some
anything.
ass
That's
cream.
when they take out your tonsils, not when they take.
It's crazy.
Some ice
Some
cream.
people on YouTube already have their asses on camera.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah.
because I got my tonsils removed when I was, I don't know, like 8 or 9. I barely remember it, so it was a long time ago.
I
I
was
saw-
even younger. I was like 1 when they took them out.
I saw a video the other day of people like taking out like tonsil stones. I was like, what the
Oh, damn.
fuck is that? And they were like shoving a stick down their throat, and I was like, oh, I'm glad I don't have to fucking do that shit. But anyway, back to Chuck. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, I just thought it was after dark, and there was not a better
So
time or
that's
place to
Next
bring that
week
up.
you're doing that?
Yeah, and they say that you wake up, and they said, well, a lot of people go back to work. I was like, I don't plan on that. I'm going to take the day off, but they're just
Yeah,
like,
take the day off.
They say you're fine afterwards. So they, other than like Lane said, like Thomas said, the driving home, which I don't drive anyway, but someone would drive me home anyway. But but yeah,
You don't
so
drive?
I thought I told you guys that. Yeah,
By choice, or you just
I guess it is by choice. Yeah, not like they took a license away. Like I never got a license. So
well, because
really?
the only reason I ask is my mom can't drive either, but it's because she gets panic attacks.
Oh.
yeah, I think that it would
So-
probably wreak
Oh,
havoc
okay.
on my anxiety. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair.
but
I love
uh,
driving. I can't imagine not driving.
Yeah,
you
I
drive
mean,
Zach crazy. You're right.
yeah.
But
is that-
otherwise, all good, guys. All good. Glad to
Okay,
be here
cool.
tonight with all of you fine gentlemen.
what day is that so we could keep you in our thoughts?
That'll be on next Friday, but it'll be the guy does it at
Oh, okay.
5:30 in the morning. So
Oh.
Oh shit! Okay.
just another Friday night, it will still be on, and I'll probably bring it up then too.
okay.
So Lane,
You'll be
don't tune
sitting
in,
on a
Lane, if you don't want to
special
hear it.
cushion. Before we move on to Abe Dunk TV, give a quick shout out to the chat. Got Toy Mafia, of course, Abe Dunk TV, Bob Dylan. Just another Friday night, obviously. You see Chuck here hanging out. John, the Everyday Collector, beautiful. I think Zach's in the chat as Collecting Weekly because I didn't post that.
You know what? I think it was me, Dean, because I realized when I'm
I was like, I didn't.
when I
post
come in
that.
through the back end, it links up, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about back end, we're tying everything together here tonight.
We got Ro, S Beam, Big Rib, Equan. Someone thanking John for Ryan Reynolds, I guess.
Wait, this discussion tonight was
Bob
Dylan
Dylan is
Bob
going
Dylan.
in on
Yeah,
this.
Bob, yeah. This
I
was
love
the
it.
perfect discussion for Bob Dylan tonight.
DJ, Boogie Manny. What's up, Manny? If you want the link, let me know. Yeah, so shout out to all y'all for hanging out with us. Thank you. Abe Dunk TV, how was your week, buddy?
It was good, man. Also watched the movie, of course. That watched it on Saturday, and then like I was telling Dean backstage, I stayed up all the way till like 5 p.m. I had gotten out of work at 8 in the morning, so I had stayed up all the way till 5. Went to sleep and then literally woke up like at 4 in the morning on Sunday to RDJ coming out. You know what I mean? And
RDJ came
so-
out. Wow.
Oh, now.
well, coming out as Dr. Von Doom, of course, and yeah, that was crazy. It was kind of like a moment, you know what I mean? Like even ESPN was like reposting it, so
Wow.
it drove it drove everybody crazy because I kind of knew because like I was telling Dean, there was a lot of leaks on Instagram, on X that apparently Marvel was already talking to RDJ, even though it wasn't official. When you see everybody repost when you see everybody reposting it, it kind of seems like it's true. You know what I mean? When it's just one source, it's just like, oh, it's just one source. You know what I mean? They're just trying to make a name for themselves or whatever. But when everybody else kept posting it and TikTok was like blowing up about it, I was like, okay, well, this kind of seems probable. So, but actually had fun watching the movie. Even though before I bought the tickets, I saw a TikTok saying, "Oh, you should watch Loki and I think Moon Knight or Moonlight, whatever it's called, before you go watch Deadpool and Wolverine because it's all connected."
Moon Knight.
Um,
No, Loki.
yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, Loki and Moon Knight. That's what the TikTok said, but
Well, just because Moon Knight has a scene with a box or something in the back. It's nothing.
yeah, it's nothing too big. But yeah, Loki, and then of course Ryan Reynolds says, "Oh, whatever character's name from Loki season 1, episode 5." And then
That was fun.
so yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, the movie was really good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But I was telling my brother today, I was like, I'm pretty sure everyone already seen it because TikTok like has every single scene on it and stuff like that. But I actually had really fun in watching it. I know IGN gave it a 7.5, but I have it at a 10 because that thing I had fun. I was telling Dean, it seemed like a 2-hour movie, but it went by fast. It didn't seem that long, so time went by super fast.
How long was the movie?
Because I went, yeah, because I went in at 11. I didn't get out to like almost 2, so 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah. 2 hours and some change.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
That it?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, other than that, I was waiting for you. Yeah.
Zach is much better at this than I am.
No, you're good.
Zach will just cut you off and move on. I ask. How about you, John? How's your week?
It was good. Same old for me. Hot as heck over here. Still recovering from SDCC and Sideshow Con.
I was going to
amount of
ask,
stuff.
how did that go?
Holy mac, man. The amount of things that were shown was wild. Get your checkbooks ready. What's his face? Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. Michael Keaton apparently as the Joker. Like, it's the end of the world, man. Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
some live action Brave and the Bold thing. They want Michael Keaton to maybe play the Joker. What? Bro,
That's weird.
it's the end of the world.
If you want a freaking old guy to play the Joker, just go get William Dafoe. He would be perfect.
Right?
Plus, he's 60 plus, and
Was
just-
it Batman?
Yeah.
and just
We want him to come back as Batman. He's going the other direction. I don't know what's going on, man. It's
Yeah. It's a Banana
Post-apocalyptic.
Republic.
And
Yeah, there
Michael
was
Keaton go-
a cool statue I saw. I don't know if it was new or old, but it was on Sideshow's, like, what do they call that? Their,
Sideshow Con. Yeah.
where they posted, like, videos and stuff.
Yeah. Which one was it?
It was, it's like the Batman and the Joker fighting and, like, this big
Oh, Batman
diorama.
Eternal Enemies. Premium.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
Because I have Punchline and I want a Batman, and everybody is like, well, you have Punchline, you need a Joker. But I don't like the Joker enough to just buy a statue of the Joker. But I was like, if it knocks two birds with one stone, I could get this. And it's a big enough piece, like, together that the Punchline isn't going to
It's
seem like
huge.
absurdly huge. Because she's third scale, and I think that one's quarter.
Yeah,
But fuck, it was kind of
but
expensive.
it's massive. It's really big. That piece is huge.
Yeah, so I
Very
might
huge.
I might wait and maybe try and get it used.
He says he's gonna
No,
hop
it's-
back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice
but-
piece. Solid piece, light up feature,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, there was tons of pieces. It's wild what they were showing there.
Anything that stood out to you?
They did a really nice Constantine statue
Oh.
and
Oh, nice.
an original line of Vampire. It's Vampire's Lust is what it's called.
Oh, that
It's
goes
part
with
of-
the Succubus one.
Exactly.
That one's
Tons
cool.
of
looking.
tons of great pieces.
Yeah, I
but
saw
those two.
really-
Oh, And MODOK, they're doing a MODOK.
Yeah, I want to see the final.
Oh,
MODOK.
that
Yeah.
big that thing
That
was
big
fucking
one, yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
That
that's.
thing was massive.
The,
I'm interested in that.
the three for me from that show, two of their premium formats. I don't know if I'll ever get them necessarily, any of these, but that one, you guys talking about the MODOK, even though he's like one of the ugliest characters in like all of the big two comics, that's almost like why I want to get it, because it's so cool they're doing one, and maybe he'll burn from my memory Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania version of MODOK, because I actually really like MODOK. But the other one that I really want to see, like when they finally do it, is the Grand Admiral Thrawn on Command Chair / Throne one, which they showed unpainted. Like that's the Thrawn we all wanted to see. See, like when he appeared in Ahsoka, and he's going to have multiple switch out. And for some reason, I just really like the Cheshire Cat that they showed from
J.
the
Scott
Scott
Campbell.
Campbell line.
Jason
The only thing I want them to change is get rid of that big, stupid, like tree piece that's like above and kind of circuit around.
Oh, I thought the tree
Like,
was nice.
I know. Get rid of that piece though, because it seems to block, and she's not big enough on that piece where it seems to distract from the actual character. But those three, I thought really they showed. They teased a whole bunch of
That's
stuff.
fucking crazy because I asked John the question, Lane, not you.
Well, I did watch the whole thing too.
Calm down. Anyway, we're still getting through our week. Classy Thomas, how was your week, buddy?
It's actually been pretty good. Actually, I can't really complain. Yeah, I just unlike the rest of the world, I did not see Deadpool and Wolverine. Not yet. Well, I'm probably going to wait until it's streaming on Disney Plus. I'm still not comfortable going to theaters.
Yeah.
I still feel a little antsy. So and Chuck, you're talking about anxiety driving. Movie theaters, especially after all the shootings and then being in an enclosed place of all these people, right now it still kind of freaks me out. So I'll probably just wait till streaming. Plus, I've already seen a lot of stuff, because I mean it didn't take people this time, but about 2 days before they start putting out spoilers.
Yeah.
And
Well, not only that, but all the collectibles related to it.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
geez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of didn't mind it because I'm not somebody who's bothered by spoilers. I actually, to be honest with you, I kind of prefer it, because then that way, sometimes a movie, if it's really complex, I miss things. So if I see all the spoilers and the stuff to look for,
Oh, okay. Then you're aware of it.
I'll know what to be on the lookout.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bother me that much. So I can probably wait. But it's been a pretty good week. I got some new figures in. I got my Shuri Black Panther, and I got that third-party Khonshu, which is
Bless you.
Okay, yeah.
yeah. You're well. Thank you very much. And he looks really, really good. So
How
I
big
can't-
is he compared to like a 6-scale figure?
he looks like about a quarter scale. He's
Okay,
probably
wow.
he's about as tall as these guys back here, and he has kind of like that acrylic neck piece that looks like his head is floating a little bit, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. And but yeah, they did a really good job on that. The costuming, everything is a very high quality picture. So I can't wait until I get my Moon Knight so I can put those two together finally.
Yeah.
And
no colonoscopies or the no colonoscopies.
no colonoscopies.
Because-
And I got
No
my
cavity
Ken.
service.
I got my
Ken.
Ken Masters from Iconic.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's really, really cool. I like it a lot. And so since I have my Ryu and him, and I've got Cheeks McGee over here, Chun-Li.
Oh yeah.
Then
jeez, sure.
yeah, I'm probably going to maybe see about, because I'm not sure how much. Well, let me ask you a question, guys. In the Street Fighter game, now my memory would have to go back a little too far to fully remember, but I take it that the female characters and the more smaller characters actually look way smaller than these big buff ones like Ken and Ryu and things like that. Is
I
that
don't know about Chun Li or at least
She's
the way her
she's
size
super
is.
cut.
Thick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, because see, she's about the size of just say a regular female character, but she's just got big,
Cake.
big everything's,
Yeah.
and so I'm just kind of curious how the three of them will look together. But I wasn't sure if in the video game if she was actually a comparable size to them,
Like
to the-
height
to the-
wise.
yeah, height wise and stuff like that.
She she's pretty skinny in comparison.
Well, other than Ken, because he's American, I was gonna say Ryu and Chun Li are obviously Asian, so they're not super tall to begin with. But I mean, yeah, I feel like they're not super. Like if you pose them up next to each other, it's not gonna be super weird.
Yeah.
Dude, the last time I
played.
played Street Fighter was like I was young, like teenage years. This was like next to my grandma's in Mexico. They had a little arcade room, and that's where I played Street Fighter. So they all look the same to me, but so yeah, I mean, that's nice you have them though. Street Fighter was a really good like nostalgia type of game to me, you know.
Yeah, and Iconic has really done a really good job on these figures. I mean, the detailing and the thickness of the silicone that they use for them. I mean, it's going to be a while before those break down. So, oh wow, they are pretty close to the same size.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
her
crazy
knees are
'cause
bent,
they're-
but so are his. So they're
Yeah.
about, he might be a few inches taller.
It's
Okay.
crazy because everybody like grew up on Mortal Kombat, but I grew up on Street Fighter. You know, like
Yeah.
that was my Mortal Kombat to me. So
So yeah, but yeah. So other than that, that's that. Oh, I am going to have to announce that we're going to postpone. Well, me and Chris are not going to do movie night on Thursday. We had a
Yeah,
mix up
we're-
in our schedules, so Marco is going to do a spoiler Deadpool review day for movie night tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll do
Yeah,
that.
so
Oh, nice.
So just want to let y'all know that. So if you want to go chat about Deadpool and everything like that, then tomorrow's a good day to do that. And then of course,
me and Chuck will be there.
yeah, and then in 2 weeks, then we'll resume back to our regular schedule, and I'll be of course putting in Hairspray. I'm still and plus I was still trying to figure out, because I want to do something a little bit different for that presentation. I'm just not sure how to do it in the slide, so I'm gonna
Workshop
I'm
it.
gonna play around and see if I can figure out how to do it, and this will give me a little extra time. And if not, then I'll play around and do it with Barbarella, in a month after that. So we'll see what happens.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Finishing off our week, Lane, how was yours? What did you do? Was it good? Was it bad?
Well, I started Monday by getting Bidened because Joe Biden came to
no.
visit Austin.
Oh shit! Was he really in Austin? Damn.
Yeah, and so all of
Um,
Route 35 was closed. Dean be jumping or hopping around here with his camera.
I was gonna say,
Oh, wow.
fucking. The
Yeah,
traffic
so
must have been. It's
Yeah.
already fucking awful in Austin. I can't.
I mean,
even
it's already.
imagine.
I was about to say it's already closed because of the construction. So I can just imagine that.
Yeah. Well, it took me about 2 hours and 10 minutes to get home. Driving home.
Oh,
from work.
man.
I was the last.
How far is
mother
that?
or something.
And that was just trying to get Biden back in the vehicle.
That was trying. That was. Well, my normal
God damn.
I had to like cut across and go around for
Yeah.
one direction.
Well,
to
man,
the
like,
other.
how many miles?
Normally about 18 miles.
Oh, that's
God
pretty far,
damn.
but fuck, almost 2 hours. That's crazy.
Over two.
For 18
Yeah.
miles. Yeah.
I left at 4:45. Got home at about 6:25.
That sucks.
That's
Really
crazy.
sucks.
Yeah, but so I did not start off the week very well. Then I was very disappointed with myself on Tuesday because I'm trying to get a hold of myself as Thomas was talking about some of his figures coming in because I got like 32 pre-orders or something right now of Hot Toys figures, and I'm trying to get myself
God
under
damn.
control a little bit. Just because I'm getting too many. It's not even I can't afford it. That's not even a problem. Like over half my figures are more paid off already. Some aren't even coming until next year. But I told myself I wasn't going to get Scorch. Like I told myself for like a week or more I wasn't going to get that stupid figure. Wasn't going to try and get in line. I have my Imperial Commando that I got the exclusive, so I'm just going to stick to that one. I think the other one I like a lot more, but I got to stick to it. Of course, I was in line for Scorch and I got him.
Nice.
Yeah, no, but then so if I was getting Scorch, I had to go and sell my Imperial Commando.
I was gonna
So
say I thought you were selling that one.
I did. I was only selling it to pay for Scorch because I was going to get him instead. So I'm not stacking figures, but I feel like I'm in kind of a little bit of a never-ending vortex here right now because I know there's some Star Wars figures like Grievous I still need to get, and some old Ahsoka line figures I still haven't pre-ordered that one poor unfortunate collector might think has been hearing me that I'm going to say I'm going to buy this one character from Ahsoka, pre-order him for like I think 5 months. At least once a week he's heard me say that, so he's just like at this point, mother bleeper, just go get the stupid thing if you're going to do it. Like, oh, yeah, I am. Don't worry.
Like I'm waiting for you to buy it for me.
Well, he already did it for the character like back in March, or when the character first got announced within like a week. But I am not the king of FOMO person, OG. If I was doing that, like I was following through, I was going to get Black Widow. I tried to get her and I did. But that was one of like the 2 figures I said I was going to get from all the like wackiness we've had the last week and a half or so.
Yeah,
was him and Grievous.
Yeah.
But Grievous, I'm just going to do whenever. I don't care about that.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty generic release. So you're
Yeah.
not gonna have a hard time getting that figure.
Yeah, but
that was last week, right? When Hot Toys released all those.
yeah, and there's
those
another
what?
wave possibly going. But now the other shoe that is dropping is I love Wolverine Deadpool or Deadpool Wolverine.
Okay,
Whichever you went for it.
Yeah.
And so now I have to get figures from that movie because that's the first
Yeah.
Marvel movie in like since Shang-Chi that I actually went.
Bless you.
I actually like that movie. Thank
Yeah.
you. So I want to get Deadpool. I want to get that Deadpool, even though I don't know if I necessarily want I don't know if I care if I get the gold-plated Desert Eagles or not. Plus, I hate the base that comes with that one. That
Yeah.
piece of crap. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No, I got that one coming.
I think we know you're getting it, Lane. You're getting it.
Yeah, but no, I need to get the Wolverine Deluxe. I have to get that Jackman Wolverine. I've been waiting like I don't know how long, 20 years for like an actual figure like that. And then I want to get Lady
Come
Pool.
out.
It's Blake Lively
Okay,
as
nice.
Lady Pool, so I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about that on the show last night. I didn't realize it was her voice. Because the person in the suit is not Blake Lively. Because I want, or at least maybe for the fight scenes, it's not. Because I saw
She was actually in the suit for part of it. They said she is actually in
Yeah, I saw some behind the scenes footage, or not footage, but like pictures, and it wasn't her. So I just assumed, it was whoever. And the chat was like, "No, it is
like a
Blake
stunt
Lively."
double.
And I was like, "Oh fuck!" But
that's
then
why
someone
she's
was like,
credited
"Oh,
also
it's just
in
her
the movie.
voice," and I was like, "Okay, well, I don't know."
I don't know if it's true, but apparently Matthew McConaughey is Cowboy Deadpool. I don't know if that's true or not.
I think that's confirmed.
I heard
Yes,
he was
I
in
heard
the.
you.
I heard he was
Is that
driving a
confirmed?
Lincoln.
I know one of them. I know
No,
one
just
of them
stop.
was Tom Holland's brother. Was one of them.
Was he?
It was the Nice Pool, the one with the long hair. That was him.
No, that's Ryan Reynolds. That's nice pool.
Well, I think that's what I read. Oh, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, no.
You-
Night School was Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
with long flowing hair.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But so I really, that's first Flight. I was glad the movie lived up to my expectations,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but that was the first movie I went to actually see in movie theater since Dune Part 2. So it's been a while.
wow.
The only other
Yeah.
one I know this year I'm definitely going to see, which as much as I liked Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm so super more excited for Alien Romulus. Like I cannot
Alien.
The
wait. I
Alien movie,
cannot
yeah.
wait for that movie. And it's all. I'm like, God damn, that's only a couple weeks away. Jeez.
Sounds like it's going to be good.
Yeah, I
But
can't
the one
wait.
that got me excited while watching the trailer was the one with The Rock and Chris Evans. What was that movie called? Fuck. He's all like, "You don't have a Wonder Woman laying around." He's like, "That's not how it works." But the Santa
Oh,
Claus
the
one.
Santa one. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was fun.
yeah, dude, that one looks. But talking about figures, I was telling Stack, I was like, dude, I'm not into these, collecting these 1/6 scales like you are, but that Darth Vader, the one where
Battle damage.
the battle damaged one,
Yeah.
dude, I was like, dude, that actually got me into like wanting to get one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, very cool.
It's
I might just pull the trigger.
it's really expensive depending on which one you get, but
Yeah.
at least for me. Lane, are you finished? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, the only thing I was just gonna say otherwise that I like really had this weekend, or the last week or so was, I've learned I probably shouldn't try and stream for like 9 hours total for the week because that's what I actually ended up doing over like 4 days
Yeah.
last week. So I said I probably need to not do that much anymore because by the end of the thing, or not let someone talk me into like a 10:30 at night start. Doing
That's
this
what we
straight.
do here. That's our start time on After Dark.
Yeah, but we went
Otherwise,
like 2.5
it's
hours.
not After Dark. It's during the day. So
Yeah, I know. I get that, but we went for like 2.5 hours, not an hour. It's a little bit different.
Oh,
yeah, I love streaming though. So I'd literally, if someone asked me to join, I'd join because I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
yeah.
But yeah, going back to that Vader, I have kind of really finished my, at least for Star Wars, my
Yeah.
collection for shit I really want to buy. Save for a few figures. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind a Sabine or a Hera, but again, I haven't pre-ordered those. But if I don't own them, I'm okay.
You're not gonna die.
So I don't like. I haven't spent a lot of money on Hot Toys. Like I don't pre-order every one. If I see one,
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. So that initial expense for that Vader, it's what, $430, I think, for like the ultimate.
And
all
like
the head sculpts
$375
and
for
the
the
cape.
other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both expensive.
Very expensive. But like for me,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm not buying them that often anymore. So to me, it seems okay. So for
To just spend it.
Yeah, for you, if you're not buying a bunch and you want like a really cool piece, I think,
Yeah.
yeah, it can make a little more sense. That's still a lot of fucking money. $430. That's
Yeah, it is.
it's like a car payment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
I don't have one of those either. So,
So
Yeah.
a question
it's
I want to
tough.
ask you guys is how do you feel about this new approach Hot Toys has taken for a while now with the whole limited, and you kind of got to be, like back in the good old days, you got to be behind the computer screen to get in the queue and get organized with your credit cards, and the hunt is back.
yeah.
How do you guys feel about that so far?
Depending on the figure, I think we talked about this the other day. It makes sense, right? Like the Luke from the Dark Empire books or whatever. Like
Yep.
it's a cool character. It's super niche. It's not like a definitive edition of that character. So if you want that and you have to fight for it, that's really cool. But when we saw it again with like the Scorch, where it's like, come on, dude, that's like for someone in the know, that's like a mainline character that you really want in your collection. That's kind of annoying, just in terms
Yeah,
of that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, like it is cool. It is cool to like, oh, like, you know, everybody in the chat's like, hey, I want to try and get this. Can you help me out? Like that is fun. Like being a part of the community and being a part of the hunt, like that is very exciting and cool. So
But lately, it
It's
seems
hit
like
or
they're doing
miss
that
for
for
me.
every. They're doing that for every
Keep
figure
it.
now.
It should be it should be Vader. It should be Grievous. It should be them all.
all of
Because-
them, no, dude.
I mean,
hell
because
no.
Yeah.
like, well,
So-
and maybe I'm just talking because they had so many artisans and stuff.
Yeah, I
coming
was gonna
out,
say
but-
it's all the artisans
but
for sure.
but it seems
Yeah.
like, I mean, I can't think of one that I've ordered from Sideshow within the past month that I haven't had to RSVP and get in the queue for, and I could just be thinking because it was so many artisans that they released and so many special figures.
Yeah.
But if it's
Well,
something
yeah,
that's
they
going to be
have.
part of the regular line, that, like, for example, Deadpool, unless it was like a special edition,
You're right.
I would think that one you should just be able to go in and buy it at will.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like the Vader, you
yeah.
could just go right now and buy. Now they have the windows open for the
Coins.
the ones with the coins, and then the Vader comes with an additional head sculpt if you get the most expensive one. And like the Grievous, you could just go in there and buy. And I believe the special edition Deadpool is still up. You could still pre-order it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, we saw that with that clone trooper nobody bought. That was a queue. You had to get in a queue for the
This is
that
what we
Iron
wanted.
Man,
Like.
that chrome silver, I think, and was that one of them? So it's almost like hit or miss what they do and don't put in that
yeah,
queue thing. I don't know.
But
Now,
this
is
is
it
what
because
I
they only
like.
make so many, or is that like
Yeah, they limit
The
it. They give it
artisans for sure they only make
Okay.
so many.
okay?
But like the gold clone trooper, why the fuck was that there? In fact,
Yeah.
it sat there for days. Like the queue was
Yeah.
like a week long. Nobody was buying it.
Nobody.
So how
It's
do you
the-
decide what
it's to
goes in the
intro-
queue?
induce that FOMO.
Yeah.
But back in the collecting, like back when we were doing the shows together, these are the days I was like preaching for. Like these are the days I wanted back, like clamoring for. So it's good to see.
They're like, thank
Well,
you.
I
Someone
think-
heard me.
Definitely when we were doing the shows, it was, you know, I mean, they still fucking have stock of fucking Stan Lee as a barber.
Yeah,
you know,
all that
they
shit.
overproduced the fuck out of all these figures, and so it was a buyer's market. I'm not paying fucking retail. I'll wait for it to go on sale and go on more sale
anymore.
and go on clearance. But now
Yeah.
it's like, man, we're not doing that shit anymore. If you want this fucking thing, you got to get in the queue to get it because, you know, we were throwing money away essentially. So,
And they're selling
Yeah.
it all.
yeah. And eventually it's going to get back to that where they start, okay, well, now everyone wants it. We'll start making more. And then the same thing will happen. It fucking ebbs and flows, dude. That's just the way of the world. But right now, yeah, it's.
Number them
not
all.
bad.
What were
But
Get in
yeah,
that queue. You want the figure? Get in that queue.
Yeah, I wanted to pull up the sideshow.
So is this the queue? Is it like a raffle type of thing or?
No, well, I guess it's like a raffle. You gotta be in the queue and then hope you're ahead
'Cause
of
they're-
most people
you
to
know,
get it.
Because they're doing that with shoes too, right? Because like I said, I don't do these Hot Toys things. So with shoes is like they're doing raffles at stores. Certain stores they're doing raffles. Before, I mean, it was kind of like first come first serve.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's basically
I-
how the
you
queue
know,
system works.
when I started collecting shoes, I rather do the raffle because I rather lose to Chuck, who was two people, persons in front of me, rather than some robot on the computer. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and that's when things got crazy and people started shooting people for shoes because it was like, oh well, this guy has 10 bots. You know what I mean? And he has. Why does he get 10 pairs of shoes and stuff like that? So.
There's always
It's kind
gonna
of
be
like
gaming
you
in the
said,
system.
it's hit and miss because I mean there were people back then paying people to get online for them. So
Oh, I mean,
you know,
we technically do it for each other, right? We're just not paying each other. But it's like, I don't want
yeah,
the figure, but if you're not busy, can you jump in the queue with me? Because maybe
yeah,
you're gonna be further ahead, or is there some people with fucking 5 screens in front of them all on the queue? Like, there's always
I
gonna
love
be
it.
someone doing that, but
Love it. Keep it
that's
coming.
part of the game, right? Yeah.
It's collecting. Welcome to collecting. Hot
But,
Toys did it. They listened and made collecting great again.
yeah. There you go.
John is the one happy person.
John's the Donald Trump.
This
of
is how it
comics.
is. This is
You
how it
just-
is.
So I
Get
just
used
wanted
to
to
it.
go through here.
This
really
entitlement.
I would say just enjoy it while you can, because it'll probably go back to the way it was. You know.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so. Not for a
So
while.
this Hera is looking fantastic.
Yep.
She's looking really cool. I like the Shin, but her fucking boot pants situation down here looks shitty. This looks really bad. It's like
Balin
they just
looks
like
awesome.
glued her armor on some fucking pants. Like it does not
man.
look good.
That's
But
just
this-
fashion. It's
The
not.
rest of the figure looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
The Balin skull looks incredible.
Yeah, that's
I
slick,
can't wait
man.
for that figure. That's
Yeah.
one thing for this line we can say. Maybe it's not as flashy in comparison to some of the more recent stuff we've had since this one kind of ended. But
Yeah.
the overall the Ahsoka line, obviously they might be hit or miss if you actually want a lot of them, except for maybe for Mr. Deathstick Anakin there, as I take my Padawan for a fast drive around the
Yeah, this was interesting.
capital city.
They have the
They've shown that a
bike
couple
here.
times.
have they really? I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, this one was shown. Him and her on the bike was shown in something else, some other.
That would be a
event or
really cool
something.
2-pack.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
it-
would be cool. I like Rex.
It incentivizes people to get the Anakin and the Ahsoka. and the
I don't
bike.
like that Anakin very much. I think the head sculpt looks really silly.
Yeah,
and
the
I'm
Rex looks
getting-
good, minus these giant fucking holsters.
Yeah, I've got 8 of the figures so far on order from the Ahsoka line.
That's too many. You're in severe credit card debt. Here we go. The troopers, I could honestly live without. The looks.
If
kinda
they did the
silly.
Death Trooper with that switch out with the zombie head sculpt, I'd be all in for that.
Yeah.
Like I
But
wanted.
why
that Death
look at the
Trooper.
red? It's all bright and vivid. It's like that looks
Yeah.
stupid. This
Yeah.
guy looks sick. I love that. That's cool.
You know.
I want Enoch, but if I never get it, I'll be fine.
Yeah, well, he's waitlisted,
Obi-Wan.
but I mean, you can still find him in other spots. I don't think they're doing the Death Trooper one
Oh.
because Enoch and Night Trooper, I don't think pre-order.
Yeah.
one.
Is this that
That
statue
one
you were
looks
talking
cool.
about, John?
The Empire
Yes,
Lost.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
That'll go perfect with the Succubus one.
This is
It's
cool.
already
This
out.
one's really cool too.
Yeah,
what
that's
are
a older
what are
one.
these from?
Dragon
What's
head.
the property?
I don't know if they're from anything.
This is
I think
Sideshow's
This-
original line, so it's their own
Oh
their own
shit!
adaptations of
they're
their
all
own creations.
characters.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They showed like recently the Mystique came out.
Yeah. Oh, the Thrawn. That's gonna be cool. Especially
That's one I
because
can't wait for.
it's Rebels Thrawn.
Yeah, with
And
the
they're gonna.
chair is
There's
pretty
no other
sweet.
photos. Okay. Well, that
Did
was
they?
cool. Oh,
Was
here's the
speaking of
Constantine.
yeah for Sideshow, did they put up some kind of? Was there a
That's
delay
cool.
or something to their Cad Bane from Clone Wars or something? I thought there was some posting about something in relation to the figure.
Nah, I feel like we just talked about him coming out soon. So I don't think so.
I thought so. Yeah.
This
They're
is
Did you see in the
visual.
comments? Soundgis said that they dropped the Lady Pool.
Yeah,
Oh, did that?
but it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
interested.
RSVP drop. So you
Yeah.
still have
Here's-
the
here we
RSVP for it.
Oh, giveaway? They're doing a giveaway?
Yeah,
Ooh,
Oh,
I
wow.
need to enter that.
yeah. One
Yeah,
thing I
this
was.
Is that the? Is this the one that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
That
cool.
looks so cool.
That's a little further
Just
down.
enter it right there and then.
I really like these for the Vox Machina. These are cool.
I've never watched the show. Is it pretty good?
It's pretty good. It's fun.
Yeah, they're the Modoc. Like, just see how big the head is.
Oh,
That
yeah.
thing is so is massive.
That's bananas.
Look at that. thing.
God damn.
That's awesome.
It's not the prettiest thing that would be part of your collection, but it would be one of the most unique.
Yeah, no, this is
Bro, that's me when I eat them Taco Bell wings, bro.
Is this
Down
is this
it.
from? Because there's a MODOK
Not from the
television
movie.
show, right?
No, comic.
Yeah,
So
on
this is
Hulu it was
comic mode,
an
right?
animated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want someone to make a Mojo.
The
Hey.
Peacemaker, I saw
I
that
need
one when
Mojo
y'all
so
posted it.
bad.
I don't like that Peacemaker.
You don't like it? Oh man.
No, I just
I-
it's
I don't mind it, except that like he looks fine, but then the eagle's really cartoonized,
Yeah.
but he looks kind of normal.
this looks like it's Peacemaker like got knocked unconscious and like he's just in his own.
I haven't
dream,
seen Peacemaker.
Like,
Is it
picture in the-
is it good?
Yeah, I
Uh,
love Peacemaker. That's a
Hey,
good-
Yeah.
you'll love
Yeah.
Peacemaker. You love the boys.
if
You'll
you
love
like
Peacemaker.
done since
Oh really? Okay, I gotta watch it then. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that Uhura?
Ahura.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's supposed to be
yeah.
her the Sojo.
Yeah, the Bishojo
Wow.
statues. They're cool.
Dang, she's looking
Yeah, they're
good.
doing a whole bunch of different ones.
I liked.
That Superman looks slick
what
too.
is
I like
this?
that.
This is kind of creepy. Oh, it's like
He's
the
doing
fucking-
Sudoku.
You know how earlier
The
Thomas
ring.
was saying that
What
he
was that
got
show?
that he got that figure where he said that he didn't know if she was that thick. Dude, they
Chun-Li.
put Rhea Ripley on Call of Duty, and they made her like super thick on the video game too. And I'm
Oh.
like, dude, like, is she like this? Because I mean, I've seen her wrestle before, but she doesn't.
this
She does not look that.
Is this the girl from the Ring? Is that who this is?
Yeah,
supposed to
that's
be?
the Sadako from the
Samara.
Ring Ringu.
Okay,
Oh.
Hey, what character are you talking about?
dude. This
Rhea Ripley,
The wrestler.
Yeah,
Dominic
yeah,
Mysterio.
bro.
Yeah.
She is thick like that in wrestling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He just
but
got
they made her
married.
super thick on the game, and I'm like, God damn.
These are badass.
I'll send you a clip after the show.
Yeah,
Getting ready
exactly.
to try and crush Liv Morgan here shortly. This weekend, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, that old Pennywise is sick. That
Dude,
classic.
this
there's,
statue is
Magneto.
fucking
Yeah, Valera.
sick.
Senganar from World of
Yeah.
Warcraft.
This is
Yeah, I have it on the
badass.
RSV. I'm really terrified to think how expensive it's going to be, though.
Oh, I can
So,
imagine.
Dean, you're
Like,
on
this is-
Sideshow's website right now.
Yeah, this is under the Sideshow Con
Okay.
tab. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I
have it.
really like Sylvanas. I don't like this one.
Oh, the
are
bus.
all these confirmed, or it's just what they showed?
It's what they showed. Some of them may not.
This
it
one's
would be
out,
just-
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's already released.
Yeah.
But Valera.
'Cause I know sometimes they take prototypes and they
Yeah.
actually don't end up, bringing them out or
The
whatever.
Cyberpunk Harley, I want this so bad.
Oh, that's pretty
It-
sick.
seeing it here on video where you actually got to see it along with next to that Poison Ivy, I was much more impressed with the statue than
Yeah.
but I just pre-ordered the last week the third scale Harley Who Laughs. So
That
That
one's
Christian
probably
Bell
good,
one
too.
looks nice.
yeah, I probably wouldn't try. I was considering maybe this one, but the price point also being quarter scales, like for the
Well-
even if the deluxe is like $1,400 or almost $1,500.
Yeah, I wanted a companion piece to go with my punchline, and Harley would obviously make sense, but obviously with a fucking robot arm and leg, that doesn't make any sense. So like this to me, I would never add it to my collection, but I do really like it.
Yeah, no, it looks much better than I thought it was actually seeing it like that.
Is this the oh yeah, this is the Hot Toys bale.
Yeah,
That one looks nice. Yeah, I saw that one.
What?
I just had some points clear through, and that
Reissue. Garbage.
Yeah.
armory is actually like on the coupon right now.
Okay, here we go.
Turn on things.
This is fucking sick. I wish they had more fucking photos than that, and then just a little more zoomed out. But
You know, I just
Yeah.
it's like the flames, like Batman's cape is on fire and stuff.
Yeah.
There's
yeah, but I like
details
this
on and
fucking
everything.
smoke, dude. Look at
Yeah,
that.
lights
That
up.
looks. Yeah, I don't know. Is it light up or is it just
Yeah,
fucking
it's light up.
painted
Yeah,
amazing?
lights up.
No,
Okay.
it's light up.
Yeah, that's
No,
fucking
it looks
sick.
nice.
Speaking of light up, the one statue that Sideshow's done, because I thought they were insane for how much they were charging for it, but actually now having seen the final thing where it lights up and everything, that Ghost Rider that they did, if you can have it plugged in and lit up, that statue is so amazing looking.
That
It's
Ghost Rider looks
crazy.
sick. I saw
Bro, this
that
is
one.
a life-size bust. Aren't these
Yeah.
motherfuckers like giants?
They're like 10 feet tall.
This thing's like $3,000.
Yeah, this version, this
Yeah,
one
for
they
sure.
showed, which is the basic one, is like $3,000, 2,850, I think.
Oh,
On
yeah,
Sideshow,
2855.
Basically where you can see like where it kind of cuts off and everything with her. The deluxe version is one that has vegetation that goes around here. It takes up way more
Yeah.
space.
But a
Um,
person that's 10 foot
It's
tall,
like
like,
6,000.
like proportionately, their fucking head would be huge. So I wonder if it's like an actual 1-to-1 scale of what they would look like, or if it's just like, oh, this is a person-sized bust, and they're just calling it 1-to-1 scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Put it
They're-
next to
they're-
Victor, man.
they're doing a third scale
This
statue of her
fucking
too.
This fucking statue, bro, is so fucking cool.
There's a reason they've got
That penguin looks nice.
set production
Yeah,
of
like
2,200 for that one of her, which is the most they've had for a statue in quite a while.
Yeah, Batgirl
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
get enough
cool.
love.
Yeah, back.
I do wonder is do you guys know, or Dean or John, is the mouth and eyes for Clayface supposed to light up, or is that like
Yeah,
It looks
there's a
really
light up.
good.
It's a light up
Okay.
feature.
Now,
That's cool.
Batgirl and Punchline fight also in like this weird kind of like, it's like this weird like nightmare dream that Punchline has. So I kind of also want a Batgirl, but I don't think she's in this outfit when it happens.
I really wish that I wish Sideshow would do a quarter scale Punchline. I really want them to do a Punchline.
I want more Punchline stuff in general, yeah, for sure. Alexis
that are not
Cool.
all just as big as that or neat or meant to be kind
You
of paired
know,
with that
on that
Joker.
They give us a
Superman
secondary
statue right
portion.
there,
Yeah.
I like it, but I wish that they had, you know, on the part that's kind of going upward, that's connected to his legs and cape. I wish they had made that clear resin so it looked like he was
Ooh,
busting out in super speed through the clouds,
Yeah.
and then just let the clouds be white around it. I think that would have made it more effective than painting it white.
Yeah, it could have definitely been done better.
yeah, that sounds slick.
The
Thomas.
thing that bothers me about this Batman, because I was looking at this, because like I said, I wanted to add a Batman. What the fuck is going on with this cape? Why is all of it down here, but then it curves
Yeah.
around over here? Like, this would have to be,
connected.
Artistic take.
yeah, like,
I
if
have
His
to,
ears
if
look
he's
kind of
grabbing
funky.
the cape and throwing it, it would not be over here.
Yeah.
I
I
need
have
to
to
see
say
the
it.
back of it to make sense of it, because I don't get it.
They don't believe in physics, bro.
I have to say, if I was going to be getting a quarter scale Batman from some of the recent announcements, I would completely go with the New 52 Batman from Prime One over this one.
That is a
they
nice
just
piece.
announced recently.
That is
Yeah.
a nice piece. The rebirth.
I would go for the blue suit because since I already have a quarter scale, which is, even though it's the Batman that came with the Justice Buster, it's more of a black suit style one. So I don't have a blue color kind of one.
Well, I do like on that Batman that they give you to swap out his with either the long ears or the short
Correct.
ears.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. But I do.
That was
I
just
actually-
announced.
I like those long ears though. Those are pretty cool. Haven't seen those in a long time.
I'd like, you can't see it in this photo. Well, I guess you could kind of make it out. The bats wrap all the way
That's
Around.
slick.
Around? Oh, really?
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like some bats over here too.
Huh.
But yeah, so I just looked it up. If he was grabbing the cape and throwing it, all this should be attached to the, like,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense. Even when I'm looking at it, I'm like, that, I get it, it's artistic, but it's like, logically, it doesn't make any sense. It does look really fucking cool, though. But I don't know if I can get past that. This is myself. But those were
Any
kind
of
of
these
like
coming
the
home, John?
standout-
You picking up any of these?
I want to grab a MODOK. I want to see more. I got to see it painted. And
Do you like MODOK that much?
no, I don't. But artistically, I like the way they designed that piece.
Okay.
Wait, was
that's-
that Bride of Frankenstein?
Yeah, the Bride of Frankenstein was actually kind of sexy. Where'd it go?
Oh,
that's-
I love it.
yeah,
Look at
that's a
that.
great
Frankie
one.
Frankie Reborn is what it's
Dang.
what it's
Got
called.
me finna act up, dude.
Hubba hubba. I know.
This guy.
Bro, how the fuck you walking that shit?
Careful.
That's such a cool chair, dude. Looks like it'd
Well
be
engineered.
someplace you go get a tattoo. I
Mm.
like that.
Yeah.
The Frankenstein is fucking cool too. Look at that.
Oh, that Pennywise is nice.
What
That's
the
the old
fuck? I didn't
school
say
one,
anything
right?
About Pennywise.
No, but Chuck had said it earlier. Oh,
Oh,
what happened
man.
to Chuck?
They announced the
What the hell?
Riddler.
This guy's upside down.
Oh yeah, the guy.
Who's posing these things?
Oh, that what's his name?
Oh, it's from what the fuck is that show
Lost
called?
Boys.
Beetlejuice,
Lost
dude.
Boys.
Beetlejuice looks nice
okay,
too.
That's that. Okay, him.
The dude from 24.
Kiefer.
Yeah, Kiefer
Yeah,
Sutherland.
David. He's David from the Lost Boys.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
I just
awesome.
saw him. What did I see him?
Yeah,
in?
very
It was so-
successful.
I can't wait for that Beetlejuice movie too. That's the other one that I want to see.
Oh.
Second time. Second
Have you
time you
guys-
said Beetlejuice. One more time.
Have you,
and-
guys, have, you guys
It's gonna pop out.
have you seen Zoolander 2?
Sulan? No.
Oh my god, Kiefer Sutherland's in it. It's fucking hilarious.
They did a sequel to Zoolander?
Yeah, dude, it's actually pretty funny.
Huh.
Me and my sister were
Yeah.
watching it the other day, laughing our asses off. It's not better
Well,
than the first one, but it's funny.
Overall, I think this was pretty successful.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, who's the
I
horse?
just think it's a shame they didn't actually go to the convention. Like,
Can you go to the horse? The what? Who's what figure
Iron
is that?
Studios.
Gandalf,
No,
the one.
Weta.
Oh
Weta?
wow, that horse is gorgeous.
look how small.
I think this is 10th scale, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is this place called? Completely forgot.
Rohan?
No, the keep. I keep thinking Minas Tirith, but that's the big one. This is Helm's Deep. Right here.
That was deep.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
cool.
I like it when they make animals and they look really, really dramatic. Sometimes they kind of they don't do well with the animals, but boy, that one's gorgeous.
Yeah, Zach or I think he RSVP'd for it live. I don't think it's out yet, but those are kind of like the standout pieces for me that I really liked. But
Modoc. he's funny.
yeah, I think it's a shame that they weren't actually at the convention and let people walk up and see these things and take cool photos and videos and.
I just
I, mean,
Yeah.
I
think,
understand there's like
it's-
a cost, but I don't know.
I think it's those were like the good old days where you'd wait all year for STCC and you'd get the coverage, and we didn't have YouTube, so we would just go on like Statue Forum and Collectors Freaks and all that,
Right.
and have a blast and wait for the photos to come in. But at the same time, I think it's if they can relay the cost savings onto the product, I think the way they hosted
Which
the
they're not
Sideshow
going
Con,
to do.
they are. I think their pricing is very fair for what they're offering, what they're putting forward.
I guess you're not totally wrong because Prime One ain't fucking helping anybody. Their statues are so goddamn expensive.
Prime one is dump you upside down and shake you for all the change even outside of
Oh, shit.
your pockets.
But Prime, I don't know. I think it's a different echelon. It's a different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
They cater to a different crowd, John, is that what you're saying?
It's a fine line you got to walk.
It's like Toyota
Chuck.
and Mercedes are both cars, but
Like people
the
don't
same
like to
people
hear
aren't
it.
buying them.
People don't like to hear it, but it's just it is. It's the way it is. It's a different Sideshow.
Yeah, it's like
Sideshow does excellent because they know their niche, they know their customer, and they know how to attack that side of the market.
yeah,
Same
Toyota
with Prime
makes fine
One,
vehicles.
same with XM. Everyone has their niche and their customer.
Matthew
But
McConaughey
then people,
collects. Prime
people
One
yell at
toys.
J&D for being too
He does?
overpriced.
No, I'm just saying.
I missed that one, Jack.
Because he drives a Lincoln. Matthew McConaughey
Yeah.
collects Prime
Oh.
One. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ford Lincoln.
It's different. It hits different, you know. When you're
Yeah,
collecting
a
Prime
Ford
One.
Explorer and a Lincoln, whatever the fuck they're called.
But
or-
Yeah,
Sideshow
and-
is tightening up. They're tightening up on their pieces, doing a really good job. So
yeah, they had a really, really cool Harley I wanted to pick up the other day. Where she's on rollerblades.
Oh yeah, the
Hell on Wheels
I think so.
or something like that. Something.
And
yeah, it's one of the older one of her.
I
Yeah.
watched a video of them making one and like painting it, and it's all hand done. And I was like, "Fuck, this is a really cool statue." And like I said, I knew I had the punchline coming, so I was like, "I want to get something to go with that," but I never pulled the trigger because Harley looks a very specific way by the time punchline shows up. With that rebirth timeline. So obviously I wanted to, kind of be in that design era. So, but there's just not a lot of Harley rebirth stuff out there.
I still think I agree. It's probably not something I would get, but that I think maybe what could be the most unique Harley statue is going to end up being that Sume one. With like the amusement park with the like moving Joker
Yeah, it's
eyes
the
and stuff
1/6,
like
yeah.
that. That
I
one,
don't think I've seen that one.
The diorama, yeah.
yeah,
That's
that
a-
one. Is,
They're asking
It's
what
expensive.
scale was that Modoc?
No scale set, yeah. There's no, it's a non-scale.
Oh, that's very
Okay.
cool. Yeah, except okay, let me pull this out. I like this. I like
They
this
did the
one.
Berserker Wolverine like that, which was between third scale and half scale, so it's going to be a big one.
So like
It doesn't have a bad price either for the size. It's like
That's what I'm saying.
45 or 810, something like that. Where
Right.
that would be twice as much from. Oh yeah,
So-
that piece is very cool.
So this statue, it's cool, right? But I'm buying a statue for Harley. Look how fucking small she is. She takes
yeah,
up what
she's 6
5% of this whole fucking statue.
Well,
like,
Yeah,
it's a big
but
diorama.
it's her story too. If you look at the back of the base, it has the psychiatric office
yeah,
with a ward and all that. Like it's cool, but I get what your point. They should
Yeah.
have made the Harley in the front,
right.
and then did
More
the storytelling.
prominent.
And you do get
Yeah.
two different versions of Harley. You get more of the new 52, and you do get the classic Harley Quinn.
Yeah, they killed it with
Oh,
that
there
one.
it is. Oh no, that's
That thing's going to suck a lot of power, though, when you have it up and running, though.
oh that okay. I see the other Harley. That's cool.
There's so much out there. There's the abundance of,
the,
of
the,
product.
the one Harley I was wondering about, but I'm just like, I saw kind of just in picture form as part of their animation was that I was wondering what that neon green Harley was going to look like, and it looks like some sort of
Cyberpunk.
anime abomination.
So, just this photo, just for reference. Where to go? You almost can't even see Harley. This whole like if you're standing at your desk, it's a mess.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
get it, I get
That's-
what it's going for, but if
You
I'm
gotta
spending
zoom
that
in.
kind of money on a statue, I want it to be Harley, not a bunch
Right.
of bullshit.
Yeah.
Not just the diorama.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where
Yeah.
something like you were talking about when we were looking at that Prime one for the quarter scale cyberpunk one. That is focused on. Now, it may not be your favorite version of Harley,
Right.
but there's a lot of detail, there's a lot of things, but it's built around the figure of her,
Yeah, or like
And
the
it's all
Harley
between
Who
hands.
Laughs. That
Yeah,
statue's incredible.
which has a ton of crap. Like just
I mean,
there's-
that photo kind of looks like it's a Joker based figure.
Yeah.
I mean, statue
with Harley
Not
guest starring.
with
in it.
Harley in it. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's featuring Harley, especially when you got that big, giant head of the
Right.
Joker.
Yeah.
with
That'd be a hard-
and the
that looks
eyes
like it's-
turn and stuff on that too. You
Yeah,
powered
it
up.
looks
and
like
they
that's the
turn
most
and stuff.
prominent thing.
Bro,
That'd be
the
a hard
Harley Who
pass.
Laughs statue is low key so fucking sexy, dude.
She's busy being involved with the Poison Ivy Who Laughs, because everybody who laughs. There's also a Batwoman who laughs. All
Why is
from the
everybody
Dark
laughing?
Multiverse.
It's
Uh,
Gotham City. Why is everybody smiling and laughing in Gotham City?
Yeah,
It's
Gotham
probably
City is
the
definitely
most
not the
depressing
tra la
place
la
in the
land.
world.
It's not the land. La 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 la.
Let's see.
Oh, I love this piece, man. It's so cool. Now the thing I like with this one too is if you don't necessarily care about all the switch out heads, it comes with two pieces. It comes with one of the mass piece, the main one, and then also comes with a just one of the two unmasked facial sculpts. So you do get two sculpts with it automatically. So I didn't get the deluxe one of this one because I hate the deluxe mask. The sculpt, I hate it.
These two, right?
The unmasked heads look great.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
super good. And look how much statue you're getting.
Yeah, along with full butt and loop.
Yeah, that's
And all the
badass.
switch out weapons and all that stuff. Like, of course, I want to use the giant mallet with
Yeah,
her.
that's cool.
Everyone loves those.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Me gusta.
It's
All
crazy,
right.
man.
Well,
Tons of stuff.
we're at about an hour. Zach usually ends the show, but I'm not Zach. So if you guys want to keep going, I'm down to keep going.
We didn't talk about anyone's trials and tribulations.
Oh, I didn't even talk about my week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
pretty
dude.
good.
Give us
It
the
was pretty
lowdown,
good.
brother.
I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, yeah. So it was Tuesday afternoon. My buddy sent a link in our chat, and it was Twitter, and it was like the Deadpool movie, and it was it had a long run time. I was like,
I already know where this is going.
so I click it. Sure enough, after the credits roll, it turns into a Rick roll. So I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
that
what a
Rick Astley
butthole.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
was-
never gonna give you up.
yeah.
We're gonna give you up. Never
So,
gonna let you down.
I was like, well, that's disappointing. I wanted to watch it, but I also didn't want to watch it on my phone. So I was like, I'm not that upset, but it is annoying. So I turn on my PlayStation, I open up YouTube, and the first fucking thing on there is Deadpool full movie. And I was like, am I going to get rickrolled for a second time in a row? I was like, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. So I click on the video, and I skim through the whole thing, and sure enough, dude,
The whole movie.
it's the movie.
movie.
So I fucking watched Deadpool and Wolverine on YouTube in
Oh wow.
like pretty decent quality. Like let's just
Okay, I was
say
about to ask, yeah.
Blu-ray is 100 and DVD is 90. This is at like 80%. It was pretty good. The sound was blown out in some areas, and you could definitely tell it was somebody in a movie theater just like recording it. 'Cause
Okay.
Yeah.
like, right when the movie started, somebody walked across the screen.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like for all intents and purposes, it was pretty good. Like I feel like I didn't miss anything. And so if Classic Thomas, if I had known, I would have sent it to you because I was the
yeah.
same way. I was like, I don't want to go to a fucking theater right now. And like, I also happen to drive the most fucking stolen vehicle in South Texas, and I was like, I don't like going to theaters.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause all it takes is somebody watching you walk in, and they got 2 hours to steal your shit. And I was like, I just don't like going to theaters, and so I was also going to wait for it to show up on streaming. And everyone's talking about this movie and like, oh my God, it's so good. You got to go see it. I'm like, fuck, guy got the FOMO, right? Like I love Deadpool. I wanted to check it out. And I just got lucky so I've watched the movie. I'm talking about it. Zach is asking questions because he had seen the movie and he rewatched a couple scenes. And I was like, yeah, I didn't understand that either. And so we're talking about it. And I finished watching the movie, and then somebody else in a different chat asked me something. I was like, oh, well, I just finished watching the movie like 10 minutes ago. Let me grab the link. It was already taken down. So I watched it like just in the nick of time. But it was
Before it got taken down.
hilarious. Yeah, it was kind of wild. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, I'm sure it happens a lot, but Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
how I
crazy.
saw that Obi-Wan Patterson cut that got cut together by that one fan, and it was like he pretty much cut out a lot of the third sister stuff, and like he kind of reorganized it, and it was like really good. But of course, you can't have Star Wars shit on
Right.
YouTube, even though he recut it, and I guess it's like an artistic interpretation. But man, it was pretty slick. I thought it was pretty nice. He did a lot in 2 hours that made that kind of flow better for all the critics of the Obi-Wan show.
Did you watch it before that?
No,
did
I
it have a frame of reference?
yeah, no, I watched it. I watched the entire show, and then I watched his cut that came out.
Oh, okay.
But they took it off YouTube, and I was like, damn, this does kind of like flow better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone
So
have
I was-
anyone have a site where you can watch free stuff? Like,
oh man, not anymore. I used to have the one I used to go to religiously was Solar Movie, but I don't think it exists anymore.
I used to go to one too called TV something. I can't remember what it was, but it had like all the shows, and they would be like I watched like most of I think Breaking Bad on there or something like that. Like before it was on
Nice.
Netflix, I guess, and it was
Yeah.
it was Canadian, John. It was like a Canadian. I could see it in the
Oh.
corner, like the Canadian branding, whatever.
Right.
And I was like, damn, this is badass. And they would
Anyone
cut the
else?
commercials out for you.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was,
that's what Canadians do. They
So,
yeah.
so
Me and my mom I think it was like Friday or Saturday, we would pick a movie on Solar Movie and we would watch it together on her laptop, and that was really fun. I used to love doing that. But
the IRS is on their way, so that's
yeah. Hey, it's not illegal. It's illegal to be the one sharing it, but to just watch it, it's not illegal.
I mean, you see how fast a lot of this stuff goes to streaming now, right? Like if it's not
That's
not
what I
hitting in the
was-
theater, they just throw it out to streaming
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause even
That's
like
what I was
Quiet
hoping
Place
would
Day
happen
One,
with
you can get
Deadpool,
already. Yeah,
well,
That movie's doing too well. That motherfucker's not going anywhere.
but it's probably the only thing doing really well because I just saw that Quiet Place Day One was already. You can buy it for $20 on Fandango at home or whatever,
Oh,
and so it's
really?
like, yeah.
Oh wow.
Stuff comes out so quick. You know, I thought I was going to get to catch the Apes movie, the Kingdom of the Apes, in theaters, and it's already at home. So I'm like, once I see it come, I can buy it for $20 at home. I'm like, well, shit, I saved so much sitting around the house.
Yeah, same thing happened
Yeah.
with John Wick 4. It was like before I knew it, it was like on my Amazon. I was like, what the fuck?
I
But
still haven't seen a John Wick movie.
any of them?
Any of them.
First one is
Really?
really good, and then
First
they
and
kind
the
of
second one,
slide
I
a little
don't-
bit.
All you
I
had
just
to do
watched.
was
I just
like
watched
the second-
Predator
yeah.
for the first time this year.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
the,
true.
the recent Predator movie with the
No,
Or the original Predator.
The
oh, the
original
original.
Predator.
Oh,
John,
You're
well, I
wrong
haven't
for
seen
that.
Predator.
At least
I
he
have-
made up.
I think I saw Predator when I was 8.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have saw Predator, but I did.
yeah. My dad was big on the '80s
Oh, they were the best.
masculine,
Oh yeah.
cool movies. So anything Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Mm-hmm.
we watched
Yeah.
immediately.
Oh yeah.
Big
My
tits,
dad,
big
that's how
guns,
he
big
was.
pecs. Yeah.
Yeah,
He liked Van Damme.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme
Yeah.
for sure. Steven Seagal. Of course, he fell off pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something like Universal Soldier or Cobra
Mm.
with Sylvester Stallone. Obviously,
Tango
the
and Cash.
Rockies, Terminators. Yeah, it was
Tango and
RoboCop.
All those are great. Pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Rambo.
John.
My buddy at work, we were talking about. I was like, "Oh, did you go see the movie?" He's like, "Yeah, I watched it on 3D." And then he's like, "Got home and they had, I guess, the standard edition on whatever website." He was like, "I actually wish I would have watched it standard edition instead of 3D." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I wish I
3D
wouldn't have paid,
sucks.
that much." I was like, "Oh." And I told my brother. My brother was like, "Yeah, not every movie's made for 3D." So he was like, "I don't blame him."
Stuff like
really
Avatar.
depends on the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Avatar. I saw Tron Legacy.
Tron would be
That,
good. Yeah.
that feels like
I
Tron
saw
in
that
3D
in
was
4D
amazing.
with the moving seats and shit. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking
Oh, wow.
wild. That was
the
really
the only
cool.
movie I seen 3D is Smurfs 2, and that's because we got tickets for free.
Sure.
That actually makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
I mean, I was a kid, John. Come on, man. I was.
So
I
yeah,
was a
so
minister.
yesterday. No, good.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he's seen
Works.
every
Yeah,
Minions
exactly.
movie opening night.
Oh man.
Last movie I saw in theater was The Joker.
With Joaquin.
The Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's been a minute. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
that was the last movie in theater.
Will
Yeah,
you
the
go
last
watch the
one I
second one in
saw
theater,
was-
John?
Probably not.
He's got kids now.
Just with the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids, yeah.
Oh, kids
Yeah.
multiple. I forgot.
Yeah.
You know, last one I saw in theaters was Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Okay.
Was
Yeah,
that the last
that
one?
was the last one I saw.
21?
That was the last Spider-Man
December
one, right?
21,
Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the last movie I saw.
That's crazy,
was.
Tom. It's been like a whole 2 years since you gone.
Yeah. And before
I-
then,
I
I
love-
can't even remember what
Yeah.
I've seen in the theater.
I really
love the
miss putting on a
movies.
movie, like even at home. I miss turning on a movie and just really sitting in it and being able to turn off your mind and enjoy it. I miss that.
But the kids don't allow for that, huh, John?
This is the only time I have to myself. Anytime
I was gonna
anytime the
say, you could
kids,
not stream.
anytime the kids don't take my time, YouTube does. So
Yeah.
I have other podcasting friends too that they're like, "Oh, the show starts at 9 because the kids have to go to bed first before we go." And they want to be hanging out like 2 hours. Also, I'm like, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
yeah,
But I realized like their kids are in bed, so they're like excited to be with, adults.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's good shit,
Yeah,
man.
I just got so used to COVID
Yeah.
because I was already working
Yeah, that's
from
true.
home a year before. So
Yeah.
like when everything was just stay at home, I was like, say less. Like
Right.
I don't have to fucking go anywhere. Yeah, sign me up.
I've been wanting to stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I live like Zach. It's like you want to do something, you come to me. I'm not fucking leaving my house.
Yeah, like so, John. You said like the good old days, right, of collecting. Like you said back when y'all were streaming. So this is probably like around the time of the start of COVID, right?
No. I'm
Before
talking about
that.
2009.
Oh, okay, way
2011.
back when.
Oh yeah,
What,
way back.
what was the collecting like though during COVID? Were they producing stuff? Was stuff selling or? In the stuff that you guys buy, statues and like hot
Oh,
toys and
people were buying.
That's
Really?
the problem.
That's all they had.
That's what killed the market, right? Was the buying.
Yeah.
oh shit, wow.
Yeah,
So COVID
everybody
was
was
good
buying
for their
everything.
business. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
and
I thought
and
people
so
would be
they were
hoarding
like,
their
"Fuck
money.
it, we'll make everything." And then when COVID ended, people stopped buying.
And
'Cause-
started
Yeah.
selling.
Yeah, and so everything sat.
Yeah, that's
Weird.
true.
But then you also had the problem of, well, fuck, everyone's buying shit. Let's just start announcing a bunch of shit. But then they didn't have people to make the shit because they had to be at home. And it was delayed. So by the time the shit came
Wow.
out, people were like, I don't fucking want that thing anymore. It was fuck. It nuked the
And then the
fuck-
Disney shows tanked. Disney shows were tanking. Marvel's tanked. Nothing
Yeah.
really helped boost the market back to where it was.
Yeah.
And it will. I think it will eventually. You see it now. What's helping it is these limited editions that are selling out. You see it. You're starting to see that aftermarket tick up a little bit on these artisan
Yeah.
limited ones, and it will get back. But you got to flush the system, and that's going to take a lot of time to flush the system.
Yeah.
That's bananas. I wouldn't have thought that. I wonder what else industries got bumped up by COVID where they're like, fuck it, let's blow this money.
I feel like the 1/6 world is doing better than the statue world with this.
I agree completely.
In recuperating,
Yeah.
because you have now Hot Toys, like I said, doing the edition sizes. You got J&D coming in. You got InArt doing their thing,
Yeah,
and
I don't
people
know,
are
you-
paying those prices. With the statue world, people aren't pre-ordering because they know when it hits the secondary market, they could get it cheaper, and that's what the companies
Yeah.
need to overcome. That's the problem. That's a problem.
I feel like they need to just find a way to lower their costs because I talked about this with you on your show, John.
Yeah.
My sister bought a statue from Bloodborne a few years ago. I don't remember exactly, maybe 2016, 2017. It was a quarter scale statue. It was $740. The companion piece just came out this year. In fact, it's still in pre-order. It's $1,600, so more than double the cost. And it's like, why? Why is this statue, same scale, essentially not the same character, but based off the same character,
Yeah.
essentially in the same pose? They're both sitting down in a chair. One's not a chair, but they're both sitting down. Why is now this one
More
double
expensive.
the cost? Yeah, way more expensive. And then I still
Because
gotta pay
people were-
shipping and tax.
Yeah, people were paying it.
Right.
People were paying
Which,
it, and that's the thing. And now they've pumped the brakes big time on that, and you see the prices slowly kind of dwindling, or they're offering more for the price point. I think it's more than that. I think people will pay. There's a lot of money out there. People are still spending big time. The thing here is you need to incentivize the pre-order process. That's
Yeah.
what I realize has to happen now. That's the only way back. Is why should I give you this statue comes out in a year and a half or 8 months to a year and a half, let's say. Sideshow's
if you're
tightening
lucky.
up. Sideshow's tightening up their release. Why am I giving you my money right now when I know this piece isn't going to sell out? Why should you hold my money?
Right. What type of
Not-
incentive, John? Like, do you mean like a discount on the next purchase, or like an extra accessory or something like that?
A few things I hear people talk about is maybe a discount on shipping for the first week. If you order within the first week, you get a discount on shipping, or if you order within the first a lot of time, you'll get a discount on the actual piece. After this, a lot of time, the piece will go up.
Like PCS does it when their
does it.
website.
Yeah, PCS has that going well, but it's not very clear. Like, they don't give you a start time or end time. It's more
Yeah.
like when they feel like it. I need it to be very clear, concise, and say it's going to start here. You have 1 week to place your order. After the 1 week, it's going to be
Yeah.
charging you more. That's the kind of stuff that's going to get you to. You know who does it? ECC, Elite.
They make the order number usually, don't they, for a lot of their pieces?
Yeah. Like they had a Velociraptor that just went up, and they gave you a month to order. And as every day that went by, I'm like, shoot, it's dwindling, and it actually got me thinking I should put that. I ended up not getting it, but that whole when you plant that seed of FOMO, you're gonna sell.
Not the same thing like Hot Toys does with the special edition for some of their figures, where there may not exactly the same thing, but where you've got 10 days or 2 weeks if you want to get whatever the special doohickey that you can get with their figure that can incentivize you if you like
Yeah.
it. Anyway, I actually have to get going, guys, as I had said in chat a little bit ago.
See ya.
Anyway, I just wanted to wish you guys all a good night. Chad, thank you very much for joining us with us. Dean did a fabulous job leading us tonight. Please have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right,
I
see you
expected
later.
no less. Hey, take care, guys, and we'll see you
Take
next
care,
week.
Lane.
See ya, brother.
Have a good night, Lane.
All right,
Hey,
bye.
good to see you.
Larry
Ross.
Lane, have a good one.
So yeah, I think that incentivize. That's the whole thing with this whole collecting now is incentivizing.
Yeah.
That's from a company perspective. That most likely isn't the view that collectors are going to want, because collectors enjoy this. Let me sit back, order when I want. The problem with that is that's not beneficial for the company. The company needs that NRD, that initial cash flow, to continue to move forward. People are just holding on. They're not ordering it. The edition sizes, beautiful pieces coming out, small edition sizes, they're not selling out. It's not going to last. It can't last.
And you want them to be successful, John, so they can continue to produce different things.
For sure.
Okay.
I like the exclusivity.
It's an
I like it.
interesting
I love
perspective,
it.
right? Because normally we're trying to kind of like fuck the big corporation, right? Or the the company.
Uh-huh.
I know they're not huge, these places, but because it's very niche, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I saw like a while back on a much smaller scale, but like when what's it called? I think Super 7, they had did like a Silverhawk series, and if you bought like the wave, which is like a wave of 4, and they were like $50 each. I think it was like if you bought the whole wave, they gave you like extra accessories for each character, but you only got those if you bought the full wave. But I only wanted like 2 out of the wave, so I was like,
Yeah.
well, I don't really care for the other 2, but I did want the extra pieces. I didn't order it because of that. I was like, well, I thought the same thing. I could probably find them aftermarket somewhere.
One of my favorite websites to order from when I buy imports is AmiAmi, and they do pre-order discounts on their stuff. And one of the discounts, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Sailor Moon. It's like an old
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah.
anime.
Sailor Venus.
There's I think 5 of the characters.
Sailor Mars,
Sailor Moon,
Mars.
Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and Venus. So 5 of them. And let's just say they're $50 each. If you got all of them through them, it was only $200 for all 5. So it
Yeah,
saves you
see?
$50.
Oh wow.
And they do that on pretty much every single pre-order that they do. In fact, I could pull it up. Maybe not to that extent, but let's just say my favorite thing is Final Fantasy. Oh, perfect. Here. So the retail is 13,000 yen for this guy. So
Zach,
if
right?
you pre-order with them, it's 1,300 yen off. So you only pay 11,000 yen. This is a relatively cheap item, but if you look, it's pretty much so instead of 29,000 yen, it's only 26. Instead of 18,000, it's only 16. So
When does it
pretty much-
convert it? It converts it into checkout, or
well, like this one, it's $79
oh, okay.
American. So
Oh, that's
I
not bad.
don't- yeah, so 13,000 would probably be like $100. Now you're only paying 80. So,
Oh, that's solid.
but yeah, so whenever I have to order anything coming from Japan, I usually come here first to see how much cheaper it is. In fact, if you pay attention on the show, I always include the AmiAmi price and the Big Bad Toy Store price. Because Big Bad Toy Store, they don't charge you for shipping, but they usually roll that into the cost of like whatever it
Figure.
is.
Yeah.
Right.
So sometimes it's wildly different because you're getting a huge discount with AmiAmi, whereas Big Bad Toy Store, you're not getting the discount and they're rolling on the shipping. So yeah, it's John's right. Incentivize me
Yeah.
to spend my
Yeah,
money with you.
totally.
Now with
Dude.
BBTS, I'll pay a little bit more because I can now have my pile of loot sit there for 3 months growing, and I only pay $4 to ship it all at once.
Yeah.
That's huge. Because with
Pile of loot.
AmiAmi, I have like 8 open orders. I'm gonna have to pay shipping 8
On each
times.
one?
They don't
Okay.
do a pile
Yeah.
of loot. So
Yeah.
sometimes it is more beneficial for me to, buy it somewhere other than AmiAmi. So.
Yeah.
The shipping kills me, man. I hate it. It doesn't matter what site I'm ordering from. If it's if it's reasonable, like, which I mean, I think that it can be, like $35 or $50, whatever. But sometimes it's like $69 or $75. I'm like, I don't want to buy that much shit. You know what I mean? Like, then I'm just starting
Yeah.
to pick up things I don't really need. You know what I mean? So, I think it can be reasonable. Like, I fucking hate when places have a sale that's like 10% or 15%. I'm like, that's not why are you even having a sale? That's like
That's
an
barely the
insult
tax.
to me. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
if it's not going to be, 30 or more, then it's not really a sale,
And that's what affected it as well, was shipping. Shipping in the statue world, at least, shipping was
I can't imagine what that's like, John.
even till now. You're looking at depending on what you go, economy or standard. You're looking between 500 to 1,000 easy
Holy shit.
Yeah, you might as well
damn.
buy another statue.
per order. Oh
Most
yeah,
of these statues most of these statues come in oversized boxes.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah,
and they're
right.
Multiple
relatively heavy.
boxes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, they have to,
Multiple,
right,
exactly.
to protect the integrity of the statue, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
See, Abe, we got to
So
start a
it'll be
business
easier
where we
for you
go pick
to-
up stuff. We got to be like the
I
Amazon,
know exactly.
Hey, we'll go
The
pick your shit
FedEx,
up for you,
yeah.
John. Where are these things shipping
Yeah.
out of?
Tell you, man. Well, that's what I did. A friend of mine was selling a collection in Buffalo. I'm in close to Toronto. He was selling it in wherever he's in Ohio or whatever, and he met me in Buffalo, and I just cleared I actually went to get a passport and everything. I didn't have a passport on it.
Oh.
I went out,
Yeah.
got a passport, crossed the border, grabbed the pieces, and brought them back.
I heard, and don't quote me on this. But,
It's
in fact,
cheaper
I've
that way.
seen it on like YouTube videos where people don't have passports, and like they're pretty lax at the Canadian border.
No, you
The-
can't.
Yeah.
You can't
I-
cross.
I don't know.
I
if
tried
maybe
it.
it's just. Oh, did
I
you?
looked into it heavy because I didn't want to go get a passport. It was
Yeah.
such a pain in the
Yeah.
arse. But
It's good for 10 years though. I went in 2010 to Montreal, and they stopped us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they'll
wow.
definitely stop you, but sometimes
Yeah.
if you're like, I'm just going in to run an errand, or I'm just
they'll
gonna
let you go.
you know,
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a few like motorcycle guys I watch, and it could also be that they see that guy all the time.
Every day.
Yeah, and so it's like, oh, he's gonna go film or whatever, or oh, I know that guy, or
Yeah.
but yeah,
That's
I've
crazy, though,
definitely
because you
seen
can
some
get-
people be like, all right, get out of here.
It used to be just a driver's license. I think you can get over.
Yeah,
Or a piece of ID. But after what happened with 9/11, that tightened up real quick.
I was gonna say, what if I'm picking up
Yeah.
a brick of weed over there in Canada? Like, isn't that?
Yeah, I know.
I think it should be. See,
you
our
know?
border gets all the flack down here, Dean and Abe.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, it's
Well,
so that's the
Canadians
way
are
I
so
did
nice.
it. Some guys
They
do
like
too.
weed. They like weed just as much as us Mexicans.
Ours are a little less spicy, but wow, that was quality, no? Well, okay, I guess it's time to wrap. up.
You know what? You kind of cut out for me, so I missed it.
Oh,
So-
did I cut out? Okay,
Just
it's
said it
okay.
was spicy. I was gonna say Rachel, but I didn't want to tell her.
I forgot. You're at a certain number now. You gotta. But some guys, what they'll do also in Canada is they'll get it shipped to like the closest mail receiving depot to the border, and they'll hold the
Yeah.
package there, and then just cross the border and go get it. Dude.
That's pretty
That
slick,
makes sense.
too. Yeah,
Now,
that's
when
smart.
when you're driving back across the border, I mean,
Oh,
th-
well,
you don't
that's
have
where-
to, you don't
that's
have to
where my-
declare.
Of course you do, but that's where my John Travolta acting skills comes into play,
Oh, here we go.
and you have a story to tell. You come up with a story.
So when you,
When that baby comes back, when you come back into the country,
yeah,
you're supposed to declare the full value. When you declare the full value, they charge you like 30. I don't know if it's 13 to 30% of the value,
Right then and there.
right on the spot. But right on the spot,
Shit.
oh wow,
So I came back and I'm like, you just gotta know what to do. That's all.
Oh, I had a buddy. He was moving, or have him text you a fake number and be like, "See, that's what I paid him."
I sent him.
Yeah.
He sent me the PayPal money. I sent him the PayPal money. I only sent a portion, so I could. And when I crossed the border, I sent the rest.
That's amazing. That's hilarious, dude.
Bro,
Plus, John's
it was
like
a
a big
Dodge.
guy. No one's gonna
It
fuck
was a
with him,
Dodge
right?
Caravan. It was a Dodge Caravan, black tinted windows in the back, and you couldn't fit a pack of strawberries in there. That's how packed with boxes it was.
Wow.
And they're like,
that's crazy.
what are you bringing back? I'm just like, collectible statues.
You say laundry.
It's a bunch of
I'm
empty
just wait-
boxes.
Box of laundry.
I'm just waiting for her to say, "Sir, pull over. We need to inspect." Oh, I would have died on this one.
Oh wow.
There's statues in there. Yeah, John, for legal reasons, that did not happen. He paid his fees, and
Everything was
just
paid.
Told
That's
that
just for-
story for
correct.
entertainment purposes.
That's it. Yep. It is. That's true. I have the credit card invoices to prove it.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
You
I
gotta-
don't know.
It's
gotta
crazy
go-
because when you go to Mexico, if there's like a little traffic light. If you get a green light, you're good. But if you get a red light, then you have to. They check you and they're like, "Oh, well, what's going on? What do you got?" And usually when people take like furniture over there, it's like after
Oh, yeah.
a certain weight, they're like, "All right, well, you're gonna have to buy us lunch or whatever," you know.
Hey.
they check the weight and stuff if you're hiding stuff inside the panels
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the furniture.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bro, that happened to a buddy of mine. He went to Mexico just to visit. And him and his friend, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but they went to like a little convenience store or whatever, and they bought beer, and they were drinking it outside,
No.
Oh wow.
and they got stopped by the police,
Yeah.
and they were ready to arrest them because, you know, drinking in public, you can't do that. At
Public
least,
intoxication.
like, even here, you can't do that. I'm assuming that's the way it is over there, because these cops got really mad. And my friend was like, I just offered them all the money in my wallet, and they left me alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
He just bribed his way out of it.
It just depends who it is too, because
Yeah.
if it's the soldiers, then they want a little bit more money, and if it's the cartel, of course, they want more money. And if they see money, then they're like, oh well, this guy got money, you know, let's put him in the truck.
You couldn't pay me
I
enough
was
money.
like, dude, you're,
Uh,
yeah, dude, I will never go to Mexico willingly.
Now we're not
Yeah.
painting the picture of our border down here that I wanted to paint.
It's not
bro, like
pretty.
on on due date when he's all like, that says Mexico. I thought it said Texaco. I'm running out of gas, bro. That shit's hilarious. I don't know if y'all ever seen Due Date, but yeah, it's a good movie.
You're getting real down here, man. So-
When I start
Yeah,
hearing
exactly,
Canadians going missing in Mexico, I'm like, okay, well, I'm staying
Oh,
here.
dude, one time. So yeah, I mean it's pretty dangerous depending on, you know, how
Usually
lucky
it's
you are.
and
where
usually
you
it's
end up.
ties.
I know where you go.
People who have ties to like organized crime and stuff like that. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I when I used to DJ professionally, I got a gig in Laredo. It was amazing, and I went with my like mentors at the time. So it was like, we're gonna DJ on the radio, we'll go to the hotel, change, and then we'll go to the club, and then we'll DJ for the rest of the night at this place. I was like, cool. And they're like, don't wander off, because it's a strange city. You don't know anybody there, so don't do anything stupid. You know, we're gonna watch after you, but you know. Also, nothing good ever happens after midnight. You know that phrase. So it's like, just
Yeah.
be at the
except
club.
after dark.
Yeah, be at the club,
Yeah,
DJ,
exactly.
and call it good. Well, we do that, and we're DJing at the club. I DJ for the first hour, and then the other DJ took over. So I was just hanging out at the bar. And the owner of the bar was very friendly and got us. It was basically like, when we got there, he told all the staff, he's like, if they don't have a drink in their hand, you put a drink in their hand. Like, they treated us like royalty. Well, I drank way too much. And at a certain point, I've told this story before, at a certain point, I was like, I'm going to either throw up on myself or piss on myself. I got to find the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and I ended up falling asleep in the bathroom. And my friends could not find me, and they were fucking freaking out, dude. They were like, we were putting songs on and like running out to the parking lot trying to find you, because it was my mentor and then his friend who was also my mentor. So it was like two clubs at either sides of the parking lot that they would DJ at. And so they were running back and forth like, where the fuck is he? They were so scared that I had gotten fucking like kidnapped. Or
Dean had like
God
20
damn it.
shout outs that night. They're like, all right,
Bro,
shout outs to
dude,
Dean
my
tonight. Dean, if
phone-
you're here, Dean, come on up to the front.
yeah, I woke up and my phone was just messages from all my friends like, where the fuck are you?
Damn.
It can get pretty crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
And then you
Zach
have to
says he wants to
text them
drink
back
with
and
me,
say,
but I
I
want
was
to
on the
drink with
toilet.
Dean.
Yeah. What'd you say, Claude?
I said then you have to send them a message back saying, yeah, I was on the toilet.
I was actually asleep in the girls' restroom.
Oh, Well, you know,
wow.
the girls' restrooms are much nicer, so that's
It
probably
was
nice place to
comfortable enough
rest.
to fall asleep.
They have
yeah.
couches and everything in there.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
You don't think somebody would have said to somebody else like, "There's a fucking guy asleep in the restaurant"? Nah.
Well, it was a.
It's okay. He's the
so-
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird because there was 2 girls' bathrooms, and this one was like a single stall. That's why I just like assumed it was. So there was no other like people. in the
Oh,
bathroom.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
It was like a family restaurant.
Yeah, kind of like that because it was like a restaurant during the day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it was really funny. I unlocked the door, and it's like the longest line of women I've ever seen. It was hilarious.
I'm sure they were not happy with you either because they take a long
Yeah.
time in there.
Yeah, well, one of the staff ended up finding me, and they were fucking laughing their ass off. Dude. Oh, it was a fun night. I'll never forget that. Laredo, tons of fun because it's Mexico is it's more European, like their night culture and like the music they listen to and stuff like that. And Laredo is, very heavily influenced by Mexico. It's literally just a stone's throw
Right
away.
there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, we could see it from our apartment or our hotel. The border crossing, the bridge, and like all the flags and stuff. And so it was so fun because that kind of music you can't play here in San Antonio. Like it's not the same. So
Doesn't hit. Or...
yeah, it's a lot of like house music, and it's like I said, just really European style. And in San Antonio, it's very not that. All
Good
right,
shit.
well, we're
Good shit,
almost
Dean.
at 2 hours. Pretty good show.
yeah.
Thank you guys for joining me. I'm assuming Zach will be back next week. So tomorrow we got the Deadpool spoiler discussion review of the movie. So if you want to join that, I think it's going to be at about 5 p.m. I think he said.
Early?
I think Margot has to do it early.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I think I saw 9 Eastern, which would be 8 for Central.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
I think
Let me
that's what
double
I saw.
check. I don't want to lie to y'all and you miss the show.
Yeah, if they're keeping it on,
Okay,
on
yes,
a regular
9
schedule, yeah, that's the same time we normally run it.
Okay.
Rob Barnes in the chat says maybe Zach is asleep in a bathroom somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Random Korean, we need a photo of Dina asleep in the bathroom. Luckily, none exist.
Until now.
Yeah, so 9 Eastern tomorrow for the discussion for Deadpool. Friday, I don't. Chuck, what are you talking about? You're also
Actually,
talking about the-
Deadpool and Wolverine. So,
Okay.
yeah. The impromptu movie night kind of snuck up on us, but that's okay. I talked to Double A about it. He's like, we're bound to have separate opinions from whatever we
Yeah,
talk
for
about
sure.
tomorrow, and I'll likely hop on tomorrow to help out movie night too. Since I saw it, I know not everybody saw it yet, so.
Yeah, nice. And then Saturday, I believe we're off. Badfish has a toy show that he's doing, so he's not going to be available for our Baldur's Gate stream, so that's fine. So Tuesday will be the main show, and then another Wednesday will be After Dark, so got a few days out there. Well, John, what about you? What do you got going on?
Yeah, Friday we got a club. Come hang out and talk some statues. The topic's gonna be. That's the thing. We've talked so much about it. Sideshow, SDCC, the overwhelming amount of pieces coming in. I think I'm gonna steer it in a direction as to how to handle it. How to handle all these pieces being thrown at you, and budgeting, and kind of thinking smart and collecting responsibly.
There you
That's
go.
great, John. That's great. I've been trying to direct people to you guys after us more frequently on
Appreciate
ours.
it.
You know what I mean? To go check you guys.
Yeah,
out
hell
too,
yeah.
so.
Please.
Yeah,
You guys do a great job. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's very kind of you. Thank you, man.
yeah, man, no doubt.
Nice. I don't think I'm going to be on Will Foxification stream. He hasn't asked me. Usually he'll ask me by now, but I was on there last week, so I think I'm off this week. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will catch you
All right, guys.
on the next episode of After Dark.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.